And I kept steering them back to, those are important questions. But you can't do any of that if you don't take care of the team. And the team has evacuated and they have impact. They've lost homes. They've had impact to their homes. They've lost pets in one case. We got to talk about how to deal with that first. And then we'll get to how do we get these things reopened? Because honestly, your first big impact to address is this stuff with the team. And like we saw companies at the time that didn't have disaster pay in mind for these situations. Like it was one of the questions I asked before we started some of their crisis calls was, are you going to continue to pay the employees who are out of work? Because it sounds like we're not going to get into some of these buildings for a couple of weeks because they're flooded. Are we going to pay these folks? Well, we have an interruption policy, but that only works for 3 days. Okay, well, let's work on solving that issue. Do you want to do this? And then how are you going to do it?
Yep.
Because honestly, we need to solve that before we get to these other problems.
Yep.
And companies just I don't think they're naturally wired to think that way.